guess we're live. Let's see. Let me do it this way. Okay, so the orientation is locked. Just do it this way then. I'm trying to do it in a new place today. So, yeah. But I wanted to make sure, oh, I can tag people. See, bear with me while I tag. I'm doing it with my bad hand. Live. It actually, I notified people on my main Facebook page, and then I also notified people in my group and Motown Writers, my authors group and Motown Writers. So I guess I need a laptop to go with this endeavor. No, my laptop won't come on. Oh, there it is. Woo, that was close. Are you still here in Cyberland? Yes. Just went live on YouTube. Let me see if I can, let me pull this down. Make sure you guys aren't getting, I hope you guys can hear me. I swear I'm here. Let me see if it's showing I'm live. Yay, it is showing I'm live. So, yeah. You guys are good to go. You guys can join me there. Woo! Okay. Let's get into our thing. Oh, let me let her know where we at. YouTube.com. Where's the one? Someone was just asking. You might need to hit the purchase button on Belcar, freaking out. We got this. Okay, so let's get started. I have you in front of my screen, so I won't be looking at you. I'll be looking at my screen. My glasses are off. And I know my camera's dirty and kind of fuzzy, and I'm sorry about that. Today is the 18th of January, and I started this new book. So I'm working on a new story. I'm pantsing a new story, I should say that. So I'm pantsing a new story, and it's called His Substitute Wife, My Best Friend. Now, if you don't know, I have a series of books. This is my third book in the His Substitute Wife series. So you've probably read the other ones, which is called His Substitute Wife, My Sister, and then His Substitute Wife, My Mother's Daughter, and then this current one is His Substitute Wife, My Best Friend. Like I said, I am pantsing the book. And I just got inspired, I don't know, last week sometime. Well, I've always wanted to do kind of like a proxy wife situation. Because like when I'm doing, it's not really a why choose, is more or less the wife is preparing to die from stage 4 cancer in this book, and then she decides to help her husband get a wife so he'll be not lonely. So she recruits this girl. The girl's name is Spencer, so I don't want you to get like mixed up. Yes, it is Spencer. It's a boy's name. It's her grandma's moniker, so it's her namesake. So Spencer is not a monetary person, so she's not, and I kind of didn't want to do this for money. That's what my main point is, because most times in books, like, they're forced into a situation. So this is the challenge These are the challenges that I have set up for this book. Number one, she's not being forced into this for money. She has a best friend, Ramona, which works at their company. And she's like trying to help Ramona get a promotion because Ramona has kids and a husband and she wants to move up. She's constantly reminding Spencer how she wants to move up in this company, and they're getting ready for this huge merger, which is going to make millions of dollars for the company, and they're promising all these bonuses, but only for admin staff, which is going to move over to this company. And Ramona wants to get on the admin executive administration assistant train so she can get over there. So that's where we are in the, well, that's not where we are in the story, but that is why she's doing that. That was her initial reason why. Spencer's always like work, 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 work. She never takes vacation. She just kind of wants to be set in life. She wants a simple life. You know, everybody leaves her alone. She just goes to work, comes home. You know, nothing. No, not really inspirations to do anything. And it's only because she never got to go to college. She was a high school dropout, and then she went back to get her GED. But she's incredibly smart, and I've met a lot of these people, especially in Detroit. Incredibly smart, catch on fast. You know, you teach her something, and she can do the job. Plus, she can do it even better. Yay! I'm so proud. Sandy went and got her ISBNs. You go, girl. I gotta buy some more next month, so I'll call you up and you can walk through me because I haven't bought them in a while. Um, so this is where we are in my book. Currently, I keep pressing my space button. I don't know why, because I keep forgetting. My screen is up here. I transferred, so you won't see me looking here at my screen. I actually have my screen into this huge, wide other screen. So I'll be looking over your heads at the huge, wide other screen. I plan to have you up on the screen so I could be looking at you so I wouldn't have to explain that. But so, of course, I'm using the Living Writer software. If you want to know what software I'm using, and you can go check it out at livingwriter.com. I like this software because I can use this on my phone, I can use it on my tablet, I can use it on my laptop and my desktop. So I like that appeal of it. Um, like that. Yeah, that's why. Currently, the story is at 34,000 words. I decided to use the romance beat template so I could try to write fast through it. So I'm just using the romance beat template, which is only like, I think about 10 to 12 beats. So it's helping me write through my chapters a lot faster and get to the point faster, which helps a pantser like me because we'll be 80 chapters in and finally get to the midpoint. But it's kept me focused. Hey guys, hey, I'm glad you joined. Um, so it's helping me get to the point a lot faster in the story, but still keep the suspense and romance going because now I'm constantly thinking about, okay, we got to move the suspense here, we got to move the suspense there. So it's kind of helped. I've just been writing in Google Docs. It saves so I can get it saved on my device. I know. And that's what I was using Google Docs too because of that. But I kind of like integrated Living Writer because number one, I love that I get to see like where I am in the story with the romance beats on the sidebar. So it'll have like your stories here and then I'll have a sidebar here to kind of show you where you are. And you can click on that and move the chapters to those plot points. So if we're talking about the romance beats, and if you don't know the romance beats, you can always Google them. Right now we are on the second pinch point of the romance beats, and this is where the character towards it. So I'll read it. So the second pinch point, another glimpse at the opposition. Usually this is more heavily weighted towards the character's inner conflict or what they need to overcome internally in order to receive true love. The second pinch point, the intimacy between your two characters might still seem growing, and the protagonist's fear or flaws starts creeping to the surface. Does the hero think she's unworthy? Blah, 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 blah. So right now, she has signed the contract to be this is a trial period, to be the proxy wife. And then she has signed the contract. She has done the grooming and the doctor session. I got all the technicalities out the way, you know, safe sex, blah, 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 all that you have to do in romance. You got to think about all of that in the background. Even though it's romance, you're like, okay, is it okay to have sex with this person? I don't know. So, you know, she's got all of this all out the way. And then she, like, at this point, she's at dinner with them. She's, they've already kissed in the car in front of his wife. So they're, you know, the comfortability and where I set the parameters of how their physical intimacy is going to be set up. It's kind of set up. So now they're at dinner right now, and she's kind of feeling overwhelmed, and she's in a place in her mind where she doesn't, you know, these are people with degrees and rich people, and you know, she doesn't feel worthy to be sitting at the table with them. So that's where I am. So we're gonna get started. Now that everybody has kind of joined in, and the crowd has, the weirdos have gotten out the way. We're gonna get settled in, and I am like literally on chapter 11. I want to note that I've already written 1,300 words today because I wrote early this morning, but now I'm going into the second chapter, which is, my chapters are ranging between 2,500 to 3,500. So yeah, and I kind of have an idea of where I want to start, even though it's this empty chapter 11. It's a blank page. Right now I'm typing the chapter's name at the top. So the chapter is chapter 11, and did she hear that right? Because I kind of know where I have to go in this. I kind of keep notes in my OneNote of like what's going to happen next. What is this called? Her best friend. Okay. I kind of know where I want to go with this story in terms of like the next part. So yeah, and I do have, like, I keep notes all the time of what I want to say in the next chapter. So it's still pantsing because I have no idea how this is going to go. And then I'll keep those notes at the bottom of my chapter to make sure I hit all the plot points that I wanted to do in this chapter. So if you've got your writing stuff, it's going on the 14 minutes into this. And write in the comments what you're writing, what you're going to be working on. Like I said, it doesn't have to be your book. If you're working on a promo project, if you're setting up your ISBN, Sandy, go ahead and use this time to do it. And just let us know what you're working on. And then we are going to set the timer. I always forget to set the timer. We are going to set the timer for 30 minutes, and we're going to get started as of not right now, because I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Oh, I guess I should add a timer. Add a timer. Okay. So clear settings. Just finished the WP, and now deciding what's next. You can work on like outline if you want. That'll be cool. Or just kind of research what you're gonna be doing next. I know that's always kind of hard. Like, you're so happy you're finished, and then you get started and you're all set. Like, oh, okay. So our timer is set, and we're gonna get started going now. Okay, we have got to our first break. Okay, so in this part, like I said, they were having dinner, discussing the terms of the proxy, trying to make her feel comfortable in that regard. But also, if she does accept the proxy, um, they've and they know that she has skills in office related databases and things like that. They've offered her a job at the company to be assistant to him at the same time by Monday, because this is a weekend thing. It's like Thursday in the book. By the end of the weekend, if the proxy situation works out and she agrees to not only be the proxy wife, but also his administrative assistant, which is also the position. Well, her best friend also wanted to be an administrative assistant, and she knows if she accepts this position, it could knock her friend out of there, um, and that would ruin their relationship. Sorry. But I don't know why when I look that way it made me yawn. but uh, but also it'll open up the door to a more longer stability kind of situation, being the proxy wife, if she decides to accept the trial. But they've told her several times it's not based, your proxy decision as a wife is not based on we us offering you this job. They just saw her potential, and they want to capitalize upon it and pay her very well for it. So she's trying now. She has to decide, should she accept or not, and so forth. So I like that I have these two people trying to convince the character to do something, because it's usually like one character and the character's voice, one person and the character's voice, going back and forth. I like this real life conversation. I love dialogue in my book. I don't know if readers prefer, if you're a reader, do you love the dialogue in books, or do you just love the author just going into like explaining? I do more of a show don't tell kind of way, which of course you should, where you kind of get a feeling of what is happening, what the character is thinking, and then showing you a story through dialogue. That's how I do it, in case you're wondering how I do things. But I love this conversation where we go back and forth between it, and we're giving her a lot of room to decide whether she should or not. But she keeps, and then in this thing that I wrote, like, she's going back and forth thinking, of course, about the earlier kiss that she had. So in that 30-minute session, I wrote 1,000 words. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty a lot, I guess, because I've known people not to write that much. But once I get going, and as you can see, I can write like Mavis Beacon's taught me. I can pretty much get a lot done, and it helps that I got my notes at the bottom of the screen, where I know what I wanna go to next. So yeah, I need to move away from the dining room and into the away from the dining room and into the great room. They have a great room. I have their house situated. If you're in Detroit, their house is over there, like on 7 Mile and Grand River area, the Rosedale Park area. So that's where their home is at. There we go. Yeah, guys, sorry. Over in that area. So that is what I'm going to do. We're not going to make a long session today. I just want to kind of get you guys in and get you guys study. I know I said a couple of hours, but I am hungry as all get out, and now all I'm thinking about food, and I'm in the dining room in my head eating food, and I'm not eating. So we're not gonna make this session long. We've already gone to 50 minutes. But if you're interested in being an ARC reader, I do need like a couple of ARC readers for this book. I have two already, and I would like two more. So if you are interested and you're a reader and you're joining us, hit me up in digital and DM me. I don't know. I'm so hungry. I just want to eat something. Um, Hit me up. Let me know, and yeah, I can send you a link so you can start reading it. I am updating the chapters as I go in the Google Doc, so you guys can have free reign of looking at it and even making comments as you go. So I really don't mind that at all. So if you're interested in reading what I'm writing today, hit me up and let me know. And if you have joined me and did your writing projects, and once I load this up, make sure you tell me in the comments what you worked on, and how's it going for you, and how many word counts did you get. I would love to know. And I appreciate you guys joining me. This is so cool, in terms of getting my word count up. I love the direction of this story. I'm going back to He Touched Me because I have to put the chapter, I think we're on 27 in He Touched Me. Put that chapter up by Tuesday. So if you are reading the He Touched Me live on my website, then yes, I am posting that. I haven't stopped. I know people were worried when I said I was working on a new project, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop again," but I'm not. I actually haven't stopped. We're still in Zuri and Magnus' world over there, and I'm getting chapter 20 as 28 up by Tuesday. So I post twice a week on my blog. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. And yeah, keep writing. Let me know what's going on. And I hope you join me next month at our write-in. Bye, Motown Writers. Bye, Sneak Readers. Bye, everybody.